One of the things we get out there all the time is from the contractors, I'm always up against such stiff competition. The guy down the street is offering a job and he's going to install it, he's going to charge $200 less than me, and he's going to do something else that I don't necessarily agree with. Using the zone control system and automatically bidding it into your projects can set you apart from your competitors. It can allow you to offer something that they haven't really thought about, and it separates you to the point where your client never really thought about having wireless control. You can take a wireless zone control from Universal Lighting Systems and integrate this into your bids. For just a few $100s, you can actually incorporate this. It doesn't require a lot of extra labor to install, and you've added tremendous value, not only for your client, but easier for you to service and maintain the system as we go out throughout the years. Think about the fact that you can come in here and service your client's property without having to go rummage through the system or the property and find transformers or receivers. You can give to your client some extra control that they have been wanting or never even knew they wanted. In most cases, they don't think about it, but customers are very savvy today. They always want something extra. They always want something different and new and better. So as a result, by offering them wireless control, you give them something that your competitors are not really giving them right now. So you can really set yourself apart from your competitors by quoting into every single project a zone control system. So the other question we always get is that I've got a large list of customers. I'm trying to add value to my existing customer base. Can I take the zone control and add it back into a project I've already been to? And the answer is yes. You can go to every single landscape lighting job you've been doing for however long you've been doing this, 5, 10, 20 years. Think about the hundreds and hundreds of people that you've installed lighting for that you already have a trust built in with. People that know who you are. They call you year after year to either change a fixture or add a fixture or change a light bulb or repair something that you've installed. Now you can add some additional value to your current client base without really spending a lot of time and effort. Take one of our flyers, one of our brochures, and send one of these brochures out or introduce it to your clients and show them that this is something extra and different that you can bring to the table that they never thought they could need. Or maybe you're going to answer a question. You have a client who has, they're getting older and they're concerned about security. And you can add into that security the wireless motion sensors that we've discussed. So there's a lot of things you can do to bring that value that they didn't think about when you originally installed the system, or it wasn't even available at the time. Technologies improve every single year, and as a result, you get tools like this wireless zone control to help you make your job easier and make your clients happier. If you have a properly wired system where you already have your property, the client's property separated into 3 different areas, we always get that question of, I want to add it into an existing system. How do I do that? How long does it take? How much does it cost? And, for just a few $100s, maybe, I'm not going to quote exactly what it is, but $300 or $400 possibly, you can take a system and retrofit it into an existing project under 30 minutes and get it all programmed, all set up, be in and out. And then take some time with your client, another 30 minutes, and teach them what you've done. Show them what you've installed for them and make them understand what the remotes do and why they do what they do, and then adjust it for your client. So maybe at the most you're talking an hour, hour and a half. That's not very long for a lot of added value for your customer. We always get this question about demos. Everybody wants to demonstrate our products, and they want an easy way to do it. But at the same time, they want this solution. In the old days, if you want to demonstrate your landscape lighting project to a client, you would go out in the field to the client's prospective client. You would wire up temporarily, put out maybe 3 or 4 or 5, 10 fixtures, and you would run some wire back to the transformer and you would plug it in, and you would be out in the yard screaming and yelling at your customer and say, okay, now I'm going to move the light fixture and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I move it away from the tree or when I change the beam spread. With the zone control system, you can buy one for yourself, incorporate it into a demonstration kit, and now you can be there on the patio or on the deck or with your client standing side by side, and literally with the remote control you can control that demonstration system and show them what you can do with it. And you're doing 2 things. You're making it easier for you to sell the project. You're also showing them the versatility of a wireless remote control system and the security aspect of it, but you're also interacting with your client more because you're right next to them instead of out in the property screaming back to them what you're possibly doing. You know, everybody always asks, you know, what is it going to look like when I install landscape lighting? Am I going to see an immediate result? Is it going to be so significant? I'm going to get that wow factor. And in most cases, if you've designed it properly, you're going to get that wow factor, and your client's just going to be overwhelmed. And if you can get the husband and the wife both out there, generally it's the spouse that generally wants to, play around with a little bit, the husband, or maybe you have a technical, wife, I don't know. But you want to really get that attention from them. You take that remote control because you're standing right next to them and put it in their hand. And all of a sudden they're going, oh, I really like this. This is cool. I can turn the lights on. You mean I can do this? And then the wife takes it and she says, that would be nice because my husband travels a lot for business and I'm always scared. My kids are in the backyard and I want to be able to turn the lights on, or I want to turn them off, or I want to change some things around. I can do that with the remote control. The answer is yes. You can do that. You can provide a lot of versatility, safety, security, a sense of comfort that they don't necessarily feel unless they have all that control. It doesn't mean they're always going to use it the way you want, but at least you could show it to them and they're going to be just wowed at what they can get out of a system.